that goes live so fast. Like I click the button and boom, I'm live. Driving, and I'm doing some woodworking for a guy, just a few things around on his house and this motorhome he's got. And I brought my, I'll have to get it in a minute and show you. It's down on the floor. My drone, my DJI Mavic Pro. Just because the guy he's got like a farm, and it's like beautiful out where he's at. And it's like rolling hills kind of. And a long time ago I rode on there, it looks flat. And it was because I had a camera mounted on top of here, a 360 camera, long story, but so the guy, he's like, oh, let me check out that drone. He's like, because he wanted to get some aerial shots maybe. He's got like big old barns from like the 1800s or late 1800s, and they're in good shape. Like it's a really cool farm. But he's like, oh, look, what's it say on there? What's it say on there? And I'm like, oh, it says it looks flat. I said, it looks flat. And he goes, it is flat. And then I was like, yeah. I could tell he, like, kind of enunciated it or whatever, kind of. And so I said, I was like, yeah, well, it really is, you know. And then so we talked a couple minutes, and he goes, yeah, my brother teaches me this stuff. He goes, and it's true. And I'm like, wow. You never expect that. And it was encouraging to me, like, just the things he was saying. It was awesome. People are, I mean, I'm not saying everyone, but people are starting to have a ability to look at something that they haven't before, or that they disagree with right off the bat, or whatever. Think of 3 years ago, the subject of just saying the Earth is flat, and yeah, it doesn't rotate, it doesn't move, it never does. And then he started talking about airplanes, and yeah, it makes sense. So it's just pride, like this like false pride of this world or something. Like we're worried about what our peers and our friends and our colleagues and our whoever, we're worried about what everyone's gonna think of us. And so we kind of look around and make sure something's like acceptable before we you know, put our approval on it or whatever, you know. And really, I think it's silly, because we don't know any more than what we see, what we're told, what we believe. All the, like, every single one of us has a unique outlook that no one else has. From that like the life they live is different than every other one, every other life. So, well, I think it's important that we realize how complex everything in this world is, and how it works, and everything all happens, and there's so many things that happen at the same time, and you know, as like almost like an organism, like not an organism, but like a machine, but it's a whole world of stuff. And I think it's easy to take it for granted, like everything we experience. It's quite the crazy thing that we're all experiencing here, living our lives. But yeah, so that was encouraging to see that someone is just some guy that, ooh, that's gonna cause an accident. It's encouraging to see people starting to believe the truth, because it's simple. It's simple truth. Like last night, I was watching a lightning storm, and I was standing there just looking up, and I was looking up just at the right time and the right area of the sky, and I saw this lightning go across, and it's just something else. Like, I know it's just lightning. We've all seen it. We've all experienced it. We know what it is, blah, blah, blah. But to understand, like, all that happening, the lightning, you know, the rain and all the whatever, and for your eyes and the light to bounce off all the trees and all the everything from the lightning, and it's like that white light, blue white light, makes everything kind of like, you can see the sky, you can see how thick the sky is, like how tall the clouds are when the lightning, you know, lightens it up and everything. And it's just everyday stuff, but every once in a while I just notice more, like I notice more than I usually do sometimes. Like today's kind of one of those days that it's probably because that guy, that like he had kind of like a grin on his face, because, you know, I hadn't talked to him about anything like that, and so it was like, to have two people on the same page these days is a good thing, you know, because it's been a while since people have been crazy. Well, then most people are crazy still, but whatever. So I was just saying hi. Bored, and traffic is like over an hour drive. So I said, I'm gonna hit the like button. So I did. So yeah, Wednesday night, right? Alrighty. There's traffic. I'm gonna head out. Have a good night.